Hello, this is Harry Watt at North Carolina State University Wood Products Extension. I'm a wood product specialist, and I host the National Firewood Workshop for the U.S. Forest Service as part of the Wood Education and Resource Outreach Program. They give us a grant, and we have done in the current group about 2 workshops for firewood. This is the second of 3. Next year, we plan to be in Wisconsin in the month of June. This one's online because of the virus. Next year we'll be on site where we'll have equipment, splitting firewood, and be hands-on. But this is a 2-day workshop, and I appreciate everyone who has tuned in. This session is concerning chimney sweeps and their connection in terms of networking and cooperating to firewood producers. So I'm going to share my screen. I have a chimney sweep short PowerPoint here that I want to present. And what I'd like to do is to show this and discuss that as we try to have firewood businesses, we need to network with people that are local that can contribute and work to us. One group is retail stove outlets, whether they're a specialty store or a big box store. And another group is the chimney sweepers. They are a high-level professional group. They do have a national organization. They do have certification and well beyond what you may think the education is for a chimney sweep. It's very important. Fire safety is a big deal, and we don't want to lose any houses burning down to firewood. The Tennessee Division of Forestry is our host. We were planning to be in Lebanon, Tennessee last year and this year, but the virus blocked us out of both ones. We also are cooperating with the Virginia Division of Forestry and the North Carolina Forest Service. Here are our notices. We are funded by a grant through the Wood Education Center. It's there. Its number is 19 DG. And anyone who feels like that we have misbehaved in any way, shape, or form concerning discrimination and other issues can contact the U.S. Department of Agriculture, U.S. Forest Service, the Wood Education Center, or NC State. There is a group called the CSIA. It's the Chimney Safety Institute of America, and it's a very technical group. They have put a lot of good information for downloads out on the internet about chimney cleaning, about proper chimney construction, a lot of the science on chimneys. And their goal is to eliminate as much as possible chimney fires. So they are a good resource for us in the firewood industry. We make it and it gets burned through fireplaces, chimneys, and stoves, and outdoor use also. But these are the professionals that keep the chimneys clean. And they do have a certification program for chimney sweepers, and there's several levels, and they have a pro level and a standard level. But they have a lot, as a group and individually, they have a lot of contact with firewood users. And they can share prospects and customers with firewood producers, firewood retailers. What we would like to do is, I see this as a triangle, and the triangle would be the stove people, the chimney sweeps, and the firewood producers and sales outlets. I did talk to a local firewood producer in South Carolina a few years ago at one of our workshops, and they informed everybody there they had a bright idea one day is when they made their business cards, on the back of it, they would put some of the better chimney sweep people on the back. And they would give cards to the chimney sweep people. And as a result, it networked and it benefited both groups. And they would recommend chimney sweepers to people who bought firewood and asked about chimney sweeping. The chimney sweepers would return the favors. So it's a great way. We talk about guerrilla marketing or low-cost marketing. It's really a good way to grow your business without having to spend a lot of money and attention and time. What we would like to do is think about referrals. You know, what does it take to get a referral? Well, sometimes you have to ask. You can ask the sweepers, hey, can you refer me? I produce good woods. Now, the chimney sweeps know who has good wood. It's the folks with dry wood. So they're happy to recommend anybody that has dry wood. So we should, as producers, always recommend that people have their chimneys professionally cleaned. But this is just the real point here is I looked at the numbers at the CSIA website. You can go into the little button that says find a sweeper. And in North Carolina here, we had about 100 that were listed. These would be CSIA members, and many of those are at professional level. And I saw about 80 that was listed in Tennessee. So you can take those numbers and go through the states, and you would see 4,000 to 5,000 potential chimney sweepers across the U.S. So this is a big group that we in the firewood industry need to know on a first name basis. And that's really what I wanted to say about the sweepers. It's a group that we can network with. It's a highly trained, highly professional group that is working hard to keep our firewood burners burning. And we should network with them and do all we can to build up this, especially anybody in the local business, a real strong network to promote firewood burning here in America. Thank you very much.